Hello, everyone. It is me, Knight, and it is kind of mid-morning, 10:30 at my time. But as you can clearly see, I got another loot crate. Um, remember quickly it was called Versus? Yeah. Anyways, I know last video, which was I believe, what was it called? I think it was the loot anime crate. I said that I should be getting a loot gaming thing soon. I didn't realize that they're probably not going to send it till near the end of the month. Um, so around the same time, I'll probably get anime crates. So possibly getting 2-for-1 episodes on that one. Don't know. I haven't confirmed. I haven't gotten any shipping information for it. But yeah. They don't stop selling it till the 28th, according to the website, even though they're already sold out. So, anyways, you also might notice I have a new knife. I bought it yesterday, so let's use it. There we go. Nice and smooth. Alright, so with the Versus crate, there we promised, besides a t-shirt and a pin, that we would be getting a Harley Quinn item, for sure, and that it dealt with, like, Alien versus Predator, Batman versus Superman, any two superheroes versus another superhero, or two franchises versus two franchises, like Daredevil versus Punisher. I think there's some other ones. And that was the whole theme. Plain and simple. And you know what? I'm not mad about that. It's pretty much comic book oriented now. So let's see what we got. Alright. Well, as you can probably see, you can see the AVP thing here. We got a t-shirt over here. So, oh, hey now. Star Trek. I forgot Star Trek was part of it too. It may look white to you, but not so much to me. No, that ain't white. This is more like an off-color white. Color, by the way. Thank you. So, what we have here is a little poster sign. It says Star Trek. And you can see, mirror, mirror, evil Spock versus normal Spock. I like this shirt. I like it a lot. It looks like it's part of like a movie poster, and it's got William Shatner's name, Leonard Nimoy, DeForest Kelly, and some other names. I think written by Jerome Bixby, directed by Mark Daniels, and of course created by Gene Roddenberry. Really nice shirt. It's an off-color white. You can't really tell on the camera here because my camera kind of brightens everything up as well as it should. But my fluorescent light was kind of making me think this was white until I looked underneath here, and it kind of shows kind of a off-color, almost kind of yellowish design to it. But nonetheless, still pretty good. So since you did see the AVP thing, because it was just AVP right on there, I shall see what we got in here. Now, it is a blind box, it seems. Well, okay. It's made by Titan Vinyl Figures. Based on the back of this, is very alien themed. I don't really see any Predator. Now, I'm hoping that's what the gimmick is. Just saying. And that they had possibility of getting the Alien side versus the Predator side. I've been okay with Alien side personally. I'm not too mad about that. So, what do we got? Really decently big box, too. Well, it's also upside down. And based on the fact that this would be the head, and that's where it is, I'm willing to bet it's the alien, the Xenomorph. Oh, yes. Well, maybe. What I do know is this is the AVP variant of where the alien gets the cross stitching and you see the thing. I do like it. It's a fairly decent size. I mean, what is about 5-6 inch figure? About the size of Pop Funko. Now, maybe this isn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is just you had the chance of getting just these two. I could be wrong on that. Because based on this one says coming 2016 and shows these are 3-inch figures. These are about taller than 3 inches, I'm pretty sure. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that was what we got. Anyway, this is from the movie AVP. Pretty positive on that. But I like it nonetheless. Alright, so let's get the pin. Yeah. Another AVP design. And it shows it right there. There you go. Predator versus the alien xenomorph. That is a really cool design. Actually, for a pin, it's probably my favorite so far out of this Loot Crate stuff. So, yeah, I do like that. We did get another wearable. Yeah, we did get another wearable. And the wearable is a stocking cap. Or beanie, whichever you want to go. And apparently, it is reversible. And yes, it is. So, we have the Daredevil design. Take a guess. Punisher. Not a fan of Daredevil, but I am a fan of Punisher. So, it's not a bad design. I like it. Overall, it looks really good for the fabric. So, what we're going to do is we're going to flip it. Because Skull Man, better. Alright. So, 2 wearables. Not bad. Unfortunately, I'll probably never wear that beanie. Especially now when it gets warmer. That kind of sucks, unfortunately. But it is relevant. Oh, no. No. Not this. No. Okay. It's a cool design. It is Batman v Superman movie design. Problem is, you remember a video quite a while ago, like about a year and 3 months ago that I kind of did. It was called the anniversary theme. I kind of hated a specific item that was a Simpsons item that is a wallet made of paper. What we got? Oh, thanks for the added insult to injury, guys. Look, I'm not saying it's a bad design. Again, it's novelty. But this is not. No. I don't like paper wallets. They don't last very long, guys. Why would I want to switch my wallet from something on my leather? I don't get it. Why would you ever want one of those? I don't get it. Ugh. Lame. You're doing so well, too. We had some really good items. This is the weakest item so far. What is this? Oh. Wordgish. It's a video game that Loot Crate made, because, yeah, they needed that. I don't really care. And let's see. Is that it? Okay, so we got a book. So we got a comic. This was the Harley Quinn item. Not mad. Loot Crate variant cover. There is. Ooh, it's number 1 too, so that's good. It's a one-shot comic, sadly. You know, this is kind of another thing that's a quality issue. I've never been a fan of comics getting Loot Crate. Never really. Nothing's ever stood out. I never opened them, though. And that's because I'm not a big comic book collector. And personally, if I'm going to get comics, I'm going to get like a thick book where there's about 3 or 4 comics in it instead of just one, where it leaves awesome. So I usually typically get Deadpool. Um, Deadpool comics, they may cost me like 17, 18 bucks, but I'm going to get 4 or 5, maybe even 6 comics in them. Thank you, camera. And yeah, that's my only issue with these, is that they're just thin comics. And they're variant covers. Now, I'm not mad about this one because I do like Harley Quinn. I do have one volume comic that is pretty much of this particular series. I haven't read it yet. And the reason I haven't is because I had Deadpool comics that are ahead of it, and on top of it, just haven't found the time. I have some other things I've been doing around the house. But I'm not entirely mad with comics. I just kind of wish that they weren't like that. I wish they were kind of a bigger, thicker book instead of just like a few pages, it feels like. Alright, get to the booklet. And as you can plainly see, very comic book oriented. You have the Daredevil versus Punisher recreation, you have the Batman versus Superman recreation, except Batman has green and Punisher's wearing purple and Daredevil's not wearing his trademark red. Oh, well, let's see. My fight story. Okay. Okay, don't know. I can't. Okay. Ash versus Mickey Mouse, except Ash being not from Pokemon, I guess. Is this totally fake superhero rivalries? We put them in measure. Plastic Man, Elongated Man, Mr. Fantastic. Gorilla Grodd, Ultra Humanite, Congorilla, Monsieur Miller, Detective Chimp, Billy Batson, Carol Danvers, Kamala Khan, Marvel, Monica Rambeau, okay. It doesn't look that good. Right. It? Really? Okay. Alright, so they finally I believe maybe not. Apparently these pins have a code on them, and I don't ever find where that code is. Let me find out, because I'm always annoyed that I cannot find the fucking pin, the pin's code to get the special things. I don't know if it's on the... Way better if I did this. I don't see no pin, guys. I don't see no number to unlock these codes. Oh, apparently this had a variant. So, with this loop pin, as you can see, it's kind of got a gold design to it. They made a special variant of this, where there's one that isn't this color, and the other one that's this color. So you can kind of see that I have a golden outlined one, and there's one that's a darker outlined one. I got the golden one, obviously. Oh, so if we turn this in, we get a complimentary rental courtesy of Voodoo of either Aliens or Predator. I'll pass on that, guys. I'm not all that mad about it. Friend texted me on there. Let's see. T-shirt, a hat. Hate the paper wallet, for fuck's sake. So yes, I was right about that. You can get Alien or Predator. I believe from the movie AVP. Okay. Harley Quinn comic book, and then there's a way to change this and to flip it outside out. Now, I didn't see if they put in. Oh. Yes, here we go. The Mega Crate. Mega Crate is all this stuff. Here you go. Take a quick look. It is amazing. I don't feel like reading it all, but there's an Xbox One in there with the Division Collector's Edition, so there's a plus. Seems like a hoodie that's Daredevil oriented, but why? I don't know why you would want that when it covers your eyes, apparently. I'm hoping that's just you can see through it, because otherwise, why? In the mini Mega Crate, you get some Legos, and you get a Lego set, and then you get a graphic novel of Daredevil, plus a little Star Trek badge from Next Generation. So it's not a bad thing. This really. Let's do it here. Where's Waldo? Okay. Of all the Spocks, I don't feel like doing it. Oh well, they put a Jedi in here. You don't. I'm sorry, you don't put that in a universe. Star Trek. You put Star Wars in here. There's also Rick and Morty in here, so there's that. They put in. Well, I found the Where's Waldo. They put Next Generation. They put in Galaxy Quest is in here, referenced. Is there anything else that stands out? Oh, Doctor Who's in this. I believe I found the evil Spock. That's all I found. Oh yeah, and then they reference the recent movies, J.J. Abrams' Spock. Okay. So overall, this is pretty much done. I'll show you the inside of what the box looks like in a moment here. It is, voila. That's what it looks like inside. Looks pretty decent, if I might say so. Very AVP oriented, so that they were really trying to go for an Alien vs. Predator feel to this. So, judging by what we got, what did we get that was worth it? Now, honestly, when they mentioned Harley Quinn, I was kind of hoping it wasn't a comic. That was just personally. They were really trying to sell us on the Harley Quinn being in this crate, try to sell it in that respect. Unfortunately, it's comic, and that's kind of a letdown, but I was hoping that if they were going to put a comic in there, it would be AVP or Batman vs. Superman kind of oriented. Something that's very much relevant. Not to say that this is not a bad figure. I do like it. I do like it a lot. I'm just saying that I would have preferred it over a wallet. Oh well. I'll take what I get with Harley Quinn. Let's get this. Stop with the advertisements, guys. It's not really fun. Obviously, we had some very great quality items. The only shitty quality item is the one that looks really cool, but it's paper. I don't like paper wallets. They don't last long. Ashens did one back with the anniversary crate with The Simpsons, and he said, it's really cool. I wonder if it can stand through water, and water just tore it in half. That's why it's not useful, guys. I would never recommend you getting these. unless you wanted it for collecting only. You don't use it, you don't do anything like it, you just collect it. Obviously, it is the worst quality item. Now, as far as coolness, I have to admit, I do like the design of it. Seeing Superman logo, but then you see Batman's face behind it, and then you flip on the other side, it's Batman's logo with Superman's face on it. And it's a direct reference to the movie because it's the actors' faces. It is really, really nice. It is far better than the Simpsons one. However, still made of paper. Pointing that out. The pin, by far the best looking one I've ever seen. Now, if I can ever figure out what the code is, we'll be on our way. Next is, stocking cap, or beanie if you want to go that route. I do like it. I love the fact that it has Predator, and I wish the camera will stop autofocusing. I love the fact that it has Predator and, of course, the Daredevil logo. Which do I prefer? Well, of course, I always choose Punisher. Did I say Predator when I said this? I hope I didn't. I might have. I meant Punisher. Punisher is one of my favorite heroes because of his story, especially after watching the first Punisher movie. That one is when I really kind of got interested in him. Now, I have never read a comic, although I've seen him in the comic universe with the Deadpool storyline. But I've never really read anything about him. I haven't been able to find him. That's kind of the part of the reason I haven't found him. Same with Daredevil, oddly enough. I don't watch Netflix series because I'm not interested in watching Daredevil. I'm just taking off the sticker. And overall, it is kind of nice. This is a nice stocking cap. You can tell that it's not going to be very warm. Because as much as it feels like that, I can see through it. So it probably won't keep you very warm. It'll keep you warm enough, though. And, overall, I enjoy this design. It looks like to be an official licensed Marvel thing that they gave to Loot Crate, which is exclusive still, but it was officially licensed. So, bonus points. So overall, really nice stocking cap. We'll set that right there. The shirt. The shirt is awesome. This is a shirt that I think my dad would more or less enjoy over me. If he was alive and he's seen this, I would not be half-hearted to not give it to him. Because my dad got me into Star Trek, and he got me into the original series, not Next Generation, even though I grew up with that one. He just happened to like the original one, and we watched it all the time when it was on Sci-Fi for a long time. And overall, seeing that I get a shirt that's referencing really old material, that's really nice. And I do like the color. An off-white is really nice. It's better than always getting a white shirt or a black shirt or a straight-up different color. This one is an off-white. It feels really nice to see a different color. And then, of course, the cool item. My Alien figure. Or the Predator, if you got that one. Vinyl figures are always a great quality. There is nothing really problem with it, especially this one being as detailed as they are. That kind of looks like they fucked up the press. Yeah. You may not be able to pick it up on the bottom of his foot, right on this one. It's not really that well designed. It's just a little mess up they probably did. But overall, it was it's a fairly nice figure. I really have no problems. It stands. They did a hell of a lot of detail to it. So, I'm not mad about it. I wish the head didn't move, but it does. So, overall, I'd give this crate much better than last month's. Last month's, I did had raked it 7 the first time, but then I took it back and said it was more likely a 6. This month is an 8. It gets docked for the wallet, and the only reason is because as much as it looks nice, it's a paper wallet at the end of the day, and you're not going to plan to use it. I don't ever recommend those ones. And the other part of it gets docked for having so much hype for Harley Quinn and being a comic book at the end of the day. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad comic book. I'm not mad about comic books. I just wish that they don't do that as often. It seems to be a trend with Loot Crate. Whenever you get hyped out for a specific item, especially when they hype it out, is it's going to be exclusive for the crate. No one else is ever going to get it. And then you get a comic book, and it just like, how exclusive is that? Outside of the cover? You know, that kind of leaves me a little disappointed. If they had switched it up, instead of giving Harley Quinn comic book, and give us a figure, and had Alien v Predator be the comic or something else, it might have improved the grade of this crate. Otherwise, I'm not all that mad about it. I do like Harley Quinn comics. I'm not going to say I hate them. In fact, I like Harley Quinn as probably the female equivalent to Deadpool that I'm ever going to get on DC side. So, overall, I'm not entirely mad about this. I wish that the paper wallet wasn't made out of paper. It's the only one I have a gripe on. So, that and I'm pretty sure this wasn't Loot Crate shipping problem. There is a little bit of a problem here, if you can kind of see it. It kind of has some damage. It's been raining, so I imagine it got some water damage. It didn't affect anything inside, so that's fine. But I'm not too mad about that. It sucks, but I don't ever do anything. I just use these as stock stuff inside of them. I don't need to flip them out or anything. So overall, 8 out of 10. It is far much better than last month's crate, where soap on the rope and the really miniature figure that's about an inch tall compared to this guy. Yeah, it is far better. I know that Loot Crate bring out a new style crate. It's basically this, except bigger. They call it the DX crate. And the DX crate is basically everything you see here, higher quality. That's not cool, by the way. I like the idea. But my problem with this idea is that I feel that it's going to hurt this crate a lot. And this doesn't need to be hurt anymore. The fact that this crate is starting to lose certain types of items is really infuriating to me. And Loot Crate's been doing this all year. So far, 3 different months, they've announced 3 different style crates, you know. Not enough, I say 4 actually, because you got to include the Loot Anime crate. So you get the Loot Anime crate came out in December. Then you have the Firefly crate being announced around January to February. It came out, I believe. Then you had Loot Gaming, you know, and that came out in February. Now we're on DX and it's March. So this is 4 different crates in the last 4 months. And the newest one is basically this, except it has, instead of $40 or to $50 worth of content, to over 100. Now, I'm not saying that crate could not have some really badass stuff. I'm saying it probably will. But I feel that this one's going to suffer for it, because now we've taken away anime and made it its own. You took in gaming and made it its own. And then, of course, you had the Firefly crate, which is every 2 months style. And that's its own crate. What's left for this? You know, movies, comics, yeah, but how long will it be till we get the comic book Loot Crate or the movie Loot Crate? This is starting to feel like it's going to suffer. And I'm sure that they won't make it suffer, but it's gonna act like it because these ones have been going pretty strong. Outside of last month's crate, I haven't found a bad one. I just hope it doesn't suffer for this. We'll see in the coming months. I should have another 2 months of this, and I'm probably going to stop this one because I have the Loot Gaming and the Loot Anime crates coming, and I'm going to have to I should be having to repay for the Loot Anime because I have a 6-month schedule on that one. So it's going to go down, and maybe I'll consider looking at maybe one box of the DX one just to see what could be in it. I know that's going to be like $50. I'm a little bit iffy on that. So yeah, overall, I do like this crate. I hope it doesn't suffer. That's the last thing we need. Is that actually closed with the figure. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. I enjoy having feedback. At least comment if you think I'm doing something wrong. If I try to improve my video as much as I can with the available money I have, and I wish this camera would stop autofocusing to a blur state. Anyway, yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time, which should be Loot Anime. Maybe Loot Gaming. Depends when they feel like shipping that, because I purchased that back in February, and I still haven't gotten one crate. And I don't think anybody has yet. So, anyway, see you later.